Hello, all right, everybody. Welcome to the Cattery Live After Dark. It's summertime in Corpus Christi, Texas, so it's not quite after dark. It is still a little light outside. Going to be a weatherman. We are getting a bunch of rain, so it's a little bit darker than we're used to this time of year. I'm Scott. This is Katie. Katie is getting set up on TikTok for TikTok Live. So you can join us here. You can join us over there. Say hello when you come in, if you would, and let us know that you're here. Maybe where you're coming from, where you're viewing us from. We always like to know how far the community extends. We consider you guys all part of the community, and we like to get this community to go as wide as we can. I think last week we had people. This is Chad. Hello, Chad. Chad. He is a former feral cat, now turned into a lobby shelter cat. Oh, Chad, he's resting comfortably. You see that he's in a cat tree in a bed. He's just missing his box. But we do like to see how far people are viewing us. Last week we had people from Ireland and Australia and New Zealand, all over the United States, a lot of Ohio, Wisconsin, Illinois. We do a live video from the shelter every Tuesday night. That goes from 7 o'clock Central Time until 8 p.m. Central Time. Katie is still working on getting the TikTok working. TikTok was having a little bit of a trouble with its feed earlier. Hello, Kathy and Victor. You guys are our normal group of guys. Love seeing you. Thank you for joining us. Katie says hello. Nicole, you are always here as well. Kristen Fanger, thank you for joining us. Let us know where you're coming from. Michael and Darlene as well. We are in the lobby. We are in the shelter lobby. So when you come out to the shelter and you're looking to adopt, you'll come in that door right there. You'll come in here, talk to one of our adoption counselors located behind the desk, sign in. We do have a little bit of an overflow. We have over 200 cats right now in our care. And we are a cage-free, no-kill shelter, but we do have cages set up because this area is not normally used for housing cats. It's just the fact that we have so many kitties in need and have taken so many cats in that we do have some kind of overflow. So these guys are separated right now. They may be going through kind of a quarantine situation, making sure they get all their meds, all their shots. They don't have any parasites or diseases that they can spread. So you see, we do have them kind of spread out throughout the area here in the shelter lobby. No go, so?
No go.
No go on the TikTok.
I'm resetting my phone just in case. We'll see if that fixes it.
Hi, Michael and Melissa, Denise, Pat. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
You guys are so cute.
Katie, adopting from you all was the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, thank you so much. That is so wonderful to hear.
Awesome.
We love it. Victor's in El Paso, Texas, Columbus, Ohio. For Nicole, we got some people saying hello and telling us where they're from. We love seeing that. Julie, Denise, thank you guys for coming in and joining us this evening. We're just kind of in our beginning setup phase right now. We will be going over to the other side of the shelter, Duluth, Georgia. Hello, Duluth, Georgia. Hi, babies. You can see that these guys are still a little sniffy, not so certain about the open cage door.
I have a secret.
We have a secret. What's this?
I had shrimp tacos for dinner.
Shrimp taco hand.
So they're like, wait, what's that?
So these guys are being socialized while they're up here kind of getting ready for adoption, getting socialized, getting used to humans. We will move them over to the shelter side, which we will be going to here in just a minute. Nicole, I'm not sure why you're not seeing text for posts from other people. I'm seeing a bunch. Steve, hi, Steve.
Hello.
Danielle and David Mitchell, wonderful to see you guys. Renee Woodward, Angelica. Sinton, Texas is in the house. Kathy and Taylor Burnett, you're here as well. Thank you guys for joining us, coming in this evening. I was looking for Dapper. Dapper must be
Under the
under the couch right now. We're waving a wand here. You can see this is one of our toys. Actually, you see on the floor a little mouse toy. We like to have a variety of toys in-house. Katie is shaking the wand. And we're going to see if we can get Dapper to come out. Dapper is one of our special needs kitties. If you haven't watched us before, is he underneath? If you haven't watched us before, Dapper is, he has some paralysis on his backside and he is incontinent. And so he gets some very special treatment and he's in his clothing right now, but he is asleep.
He was napping.
He's napping in the executive director's office.
Come on out.
And he's not quite ready to come out. He's still waking up. We may have to come back at the end and grab him, if we can.
We'll visit you at the end, bud.
We'll try and show him off at the end. Tick-tock?
Let me see.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Seconds going away. Thank you, Victor, for the love for Dapper Dan. As you guys know, he was over at the vet a few weeks ago. Had some issues that have been kind of corrected, not permanently corrected, but he is getting the treatment that he needs and is doing very, very well. We are still having problems with the TikTok.
It will not connect.
Do you want to go to the other side and see if it'll pick up over there?
Maybe. I tried without the Wi-Fi and with. I don't know what happened. We'll try again. I'll just keep trying out.
We'll just keep trying. In the meantime, we're going live with Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook should not suffer because TikTok is not working.
Facebook is not going to suffer.
All right, we're going to go across. Now, when we go across, we may lose you because this side of the shelter has one internet connection and the other side has a different one. So when it switches, it tends to drop for about 5 to 10 seconds. So if we lose connection, we will be right back. Don't abandon us. PJ and Angelica and Arlene, thank you guys for coming in tonight and watching us. This is our deck. When you come up, when you come to the shelter, you'll come here and go in the lobby. Once you leave the lobby, you're going to come across and go inside the shelter side. Kepler, more kitties. Now, it doesn't look like it dropped. It looks like everything's okay. Here, this is Kepler. Kepler is one of our special needs guys. He's FIV positive. There it went, and now we're back. So I hope we didn't lose you very much. Kepler, as I was saying, is one of our special guys. He is FIV positive. We do test all of our kitties, but we are a no-kill shelter. And FIV should not be a death sentence. It is in some situations, but for us, it's not. We educate the public when they come and they want to adopt Kepler or interested in an FIV cat or an FELV cat. We adopt them all. We educate the public about what it takes and what it means to be FIV. And will you ever be able to have another cat or 2 more cats in your home at the same time that you have an FIV cat? And so we do a lot of education, a lot of promotion. We actually do very well with adoptions for the FIV cats. They don't tend to stay here super long. Kepler's been here a little while. He probably needs to be an only cat in the home. So we need to find that perfect home for him. But we will do so. And in the meantime, he has this tree and this tree and this tree and that tree over there. And he gets to look through that window and that window. And he has a lot of fun. And we have more kittens that are rotating through. And again, it's as a no-kill, cage-free shelter. You see, we do utilize some cages some of the time, mostly to try and isolate the kitties a little bit, make sure they're eating what they should be eating, make sure they don't have diseases or parasites, make sure that they are spayed and neutered before they are up for adoption. We love cats, but there are enough cats out there in the world, so nobody gets out of here without being spayed or neutered.
That's right.
And then we come to Charmin. Hi, Charmin.
You're a polydactyl.
Charmin is 16.
Hi.
She is the old lady of the shelter. She is our oldest resident. She loves the box. She was given the castle to have as her own, but she doesn't want the castle. She wants her box.
Look at these paws.
And we're going to introduce you to a special kitty right now.
I'm not sure who this is, but look at these feet. This is called polydactyl. He's got extra toes. Hard to tell when he's moving him, but there's an extra toe there. Look at that.
I'm trying to zoom in and let you see it. Are there extra toe beans that we can do? Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that extra toe.
Baby.
Extra beans up there. Hello, baby.
Oh.
So polydactyl cats, Hemingway cats. Ernest Hemingway had a whole bunch of cats, and they were all polydactyls. He loved polydactyl. So sometimes a polydactyl cat is called a Hemingway cat. If you go down to Key West to his home, there's still a colony of polydactyls down there.
That's really cool.
But these guys would all be from the same litter, and just because one's polydactyl doesn't mean they're all polydactyl. So polydactyl is kind of a unique situation. There's Kepler again. Are we ready to go in the adult? Okay. Why don't you do $2 Tuesday and introduction and stuff?
Sure.
All right, here we go. So rare occasion because TikTok's not working. I just get to focus on Katie here and let her talk.
Hello. Okay, so we're doing a $2 Tuesday. You can donate to us today. We're asking for $2. We're raising money for Valencia's medical bill. She had all of her teeth pulled out. She has stomatitis. We need help paying that bill. You can donate through PayPal, Cash App. I don't have it on here, but here's other ways you can get donating. On our website is a good way to donate as well. Cash App and Venmo are good ways to donate. They're easy. Almost everyone has that app. And then, of course, PayPal. So, yeah, if you guys would give us $2 today, we're really, really hoping to raise some money for Miss Valencia's vet bill today.
So if you couldn't hear it, Valencia has stomatitis, and all of her teeth had to be removed.
She's toothless.
She is toothless,
Yep.
but unstoppable.
That's right.
We're going to go into the adult room.
Here we go.
Hello, adults.
Hello, everybody.
I knew someone was behind the door.
Everyone was napping.
Josh and Sarah, Angelica, Linda, Stephen, thank you guys for joining.
Let's see. No, but
Mandy, sorry you can't be here as well, but it gave me the opportunity to come out.
that's right.
Excellent. Cheryl, Vicky, Donna, Randy, whole bunch of people joining us from all over the place. Thank you guys. We do like to interact. I have done a lot of talking very quickly so far. But we do want to make this interactive as we can. Look at the babies rubbing on each other. They love each other.
That's so sweet.
So ask questions in the chat. Send us your questions. They could be questions about us, about the shelter, where we are. We're in Corpus Christi, how long we've been here. We were founded in 2007. I am one of the co-founders of the shelter, and I've been here pretty much every day since. And so I can tell you a lot of information about us, our organization, what we do. We also run a mobile spay-neuter clinic across the coastal Bend region of South Texas. It's about 8 counties. I roughed it out one time. It's about almost the size of the state of North Carolina that we cover, and we provide high quality but low cost vet services, spay-neuter services across that area. We have a lot of communities down here. This is still a fairly rural part of Texas. And there's a lot of communities that don't have immediate access to a vet. They may drive 1 or 2 hours or more just to get to the vet and then have to drive a couple of hours home. And so we found it to be very effective to have that mobile spay-neuter clinic option where we can drive out to that community on that day and promote the fact that we're there and provide those types of spay-neuter services with a vet in that community without anybody having to lose half their day by having to transport the animals. And when you're working with animals that are on the street that may not be your personal animal, a lot of times that saving of time is very important, because while you might be willing to spend half a day on your personal pet, it's a lot harder to make that commitment to an animal that lives on the street. Victor and PJ, Sandra, excellent. Thank you guys for joining us. Mandy says she made it $10 Tuesday. Hey, Mandy. All right. Thank you. Yes, $2 Tuesday. It's a nice, simple, easy number. Many people can afford it. It's less than a cup of coffee. And $2 from a lot of people adds up very quickly.
Very quickly.
So we're working on that vet bill for Valencia. Hi, Harold, from Victor. Victor says, hi, sweet boy.
Say hi, Harold.
$20. Oh, Francesca, thank you so much. $20 for Valencia. Wonderful. Hi from Franklin, Kentucky, Linda Painter. Now, I'm not sure, Linda. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm probably wrong. But I am also originally from Kentucky, and I know an Elizabeth Painter. And so I'm just going to put out there that maybe that's a relative of yours. I graduated from Center College a year or two ahead of her. So thank you for joining tonight. We love the fact that you're here from Kentucky. Great state up there. And let me know if you have any questions. Or even if Elizabeth is a relative of yours, I'd just be amused by that. I'll send her a message later on Facebook.
Jelly Bean.
Hi, Jelly Bean.
Isn't she cute?
Oh, she's so cute. I got to get that wand. I don't even have time to come out of the tree. I just got to get that wand. Hi, Jelly Bean.
BB likes to play too.
There you go. Oh, Linda, sorry it's not a relative. That would have been really interesting. Well, maybe it's a long-lost relative. But thank you for joining. Who's that?
This is Spring.
Hi, Spring.
She's gorgeous.
She has sprung.
I know, and she has springs in her feet. I've seen her climb that whole door. It's crazy. She loves to play too. She's full of energy.
So these are the adults. The adult room is really 1 year of age and older. And so we do have cats in here that are 2 or 4, cats that are 6 or 7. You could see that our really super senior, our 16-year-old Charmin, we did have her out in a separate area. There you go. There's competition over the toy. That's okay. You can see that they're socialized enough that they're not really fighting with each other. They're just saying, that's mine. Nope, you had your time to play with it.
Just like siblings.
Just like siblings. There you go. All right. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. Karen says, hello, Samantha. She is the executive director and other co-founder of the shelter. And has also obviously been with us since 2007.
Guys are just snuggling.
We've got, well, now we scared them away. All 3 of those guys, I don't know if you were able to see it earlier. I tried to show it on camera. Were headbutting each other at the same time.
It's so cute.
All 3 were snuggling together.
It's a love triangle.
There's Bellamy up top. Bellamy loves being up top. She loves surveying her domain. And you know, when you adopt a cat, one of the nice things about the cage-free environment is that you get to come in and interact with these kitties and see who you might like. See their activity level. Think about how they're going to be in your home. Since they're not in a cage, their personalities are on display here, and you get to interact.
Exactly.
When you take them home, if you adopt Bellamy, or a cat like Bellamy, you need to be comfortable with having the cat climb up into high places. Because Bellamy likes to be high and see her surroundings and be aware of what's going on. Whereas some other kitties, Harold, might like to stay down low. And if you're adopting Harold, you don't want to spend $400 on a super complex cat tree that he's never going to climb. And that's one of the types of things that we work with people on. We start talking about what type of cat do you want in your environment. Our adoption counselors get to know our cats. They interact with our cats. They play with them. They help maintain the environment that the cats live in. And so they really have a lot of knowledge to share. And we find that to be really super important when it comes, because we don't want you to just walk in and say, I'll take that one. Right? Oh, I grew up with an orange cat, so I want an orange cat. Well, that orange cat is not your orange cat. No. It may be similar in temperament, or it may not.
Exactly.
Oh, hello, babies. Who's the orange and white?
Orange and white. That's Brody or Hobie.
Look at that.
Say, whichever one I say, it's going to be wrong.
Meatloafed.
Yeah. Really cute. And then we have Linda next to him.
Hi, Linda.
She's a void little house panther.
Hi, baby.
And there's big boy Riddler. He's one of our biggest cats in the shelter.
Hi, Riddler. Oh, look at that face.
Oh,
He's definitely got some questions.
He's very regal.
And so when you come to adopt, we want to know what your expectations are for that cat in your home. Is it a cat that you want to be able to pick up and carry around? Is it a cat that when you sit down on the couch and you're watching a movie, that the cat wants to come over and sit in your lap and purr? What are your expectations? And that's so important whether you're adopting from us or from another shelter. If you're not local, visit your local shelters and find a cat that works for you. But think about your family and your needs. Think about how long you're home, how often you're home, or how often you're away from home. All of these types of questions will make a big difference in finding a cat that meets your needs.
Exactly.
There is a cat out there that's right for you. Some people like cats that are very demanding and interactive, and some like the cat that's just going to be sitting over there, doing his own thing, with his back. But you know what? I just like to have a cat in the house.
He's handsome.
I just like to have a cat in the house, and I'm going to see it move around, and it's going to play on its own, but I don't need to really interact with it a whole lot, and that's okay too, because that cat exists.
There he is.
And I just can't get enough of these two
I know.
snugglers.
They're so sweet.
There you go. All right, I'm going to scroll through and try and see if there were any questions. Please ask questions. I love talking about cats. I love talking, obviously, about our shelter and what we do. But if there's anything that we can do to help you, our website has resources as well. We do consider ourselves a community, and just because you've adopted from us doesn't mean we never want to hear from you again. If you're having issues, having problems, or have questions, we want to help. And even if you've never adopted from us, we want to help. We want to keep that cat in your home and make it a good home and make your family happy and the cat happy.
That's right.
All right. Keisha is watching, and Karen and Vince, Ashley, Olivia is watching. Thank you.
And tonight is a really good night to ask questions because Scott is here and he knows everything. So you need to ask your questions now. Now you ask.
Ask me anything. Linda, thank you so much. You donated $10. We really, really appreciate it. No amount is too small. No amount is too big, by the way. We could always say that.
Right.
But, just $1, $2, and if you can't afford it right now, we completely understand. Like our videos, like our material, share our community. Share what we put on Facebook and on Instagram and on Patreon and on TikTok when TikTok's working.
When TikTok works.
Share that information because that information goes out and you never know who's going to see it. And there's a good chance that somebody else, Brody, will come down for treats. That's what we've learned. Brody likes to be up high, but he will come down for treats.
TikTok is working.
Yay, TikTok's working.
Finally. Hello, everybody.
All right.
Some people to get in here.
So, there we go. All right. Let me go through. He's so handsome. Absolutely. Riddler's wonderful. Tree-dwelling cats. Absolutely, Nicole. You're absolutely right about that. I'm going to talk just a little bit. We do have a couple of special needs rooms at the end of the adult room here. Absolutely, Harold is cute. In the special needs room, so this cat may be a cat that has feline leukemia that is communicable, typically through deep bite wounds, possibly through sharing food, things like that. And so they do have their own food. They are separated from each other. There's also Wilson. Wilson has intestinal bowel disorder. Yeah. And so he is on a special diet.
Oh, Wilson.
And so that's Wilson right there. He is on a special diet. Mm-hmm. So when there's food out in the main room, he doesn't get to come out. Because if he were to eat the regular food, it would not be good for him. Mm-hmm. And so in this room, but you can see it's a nice sized room. We can go in there. We get to interact with them. And he gets to climb up, go high, go low. There's toys, there's bed, obviously food and litter. So lots of opportunities for interaction with the kitties.
Who's in here? Yummy. Thank you.
While we're doing this, I will introduce you to another purpose of our cages. Right over here in the corner.
Hello.
Oh, we're on TikTok. Yay, TikTok.
It's working.
TikTok's working. Look at that. I have evidence. Video evidence.
Yay.
Facebook into TikTok.
Finally.
So what we see here in the corner are our our transition cages. And so what we do, because we're a cage-free environment, you look at all these cats and they get to move around on their own, and you'll notice that as this cat's moving around, there's no fighting, there's no anybody jumping on them and attacking them or anything like that. The cats really do get along. Cats are social creatures and will get along if you give them enough space, enough food, water, shelter, litter, all that good kind of stuff. But the brand new cat to the room doesn't know it. And so we have these transition cages. Now you'll notice that this guy is sitting up. He is right up front. He is at that door yawning at me because he's tired of me talking about him. But he is right up front and he's communicating to us. He is pretty much ready to come out into the room. He is interested in it. Doesn't mean he'll stay. We don't necessarily know where a cat comes from. They may be used to defending their territory, their source of food, the place that they sleep. Exactly. And so this gives the cat a chance. You can see in here, they have their own food, their own water, their own litter, their own toys, their own space. But it's open and they can interact with cats that are in the room. This gives them a protected space where they can transition and get used to the room. And as they start to come up front, they're starting to tell us, hey, I might be ready to come out. If he were staying in the back, and I'll probably find a transition cage later tonight where we have a cat in the back, he's telling us, I'm not ready to come out. And so our staff, our adoption counselors, will work with them to make sure that when they come out, it's a good situation. Hello, Jelly Bean. It's a good situation and nobody's going to be fighting.
Sam can't see the TikTok live. TikTok is so weird today, guys. I'm so sorry that we're so late. I promise you I've been trying since 7 to get this going. Right now we're in our adult room, Cattery Cat Shelter. All these kitty cats are a year or older. This is Scott. He's one of the co-founders of the Cattery. I'm Katie, and I'm here every week. Hello. So we are doing, I guess...
The adult.
What is it? We have the time?
A couple more minutes. Yeah, it's about 7:26, so we should be good.
We have to visit the FIV room because I got people on Instagram asking Sailor questions.
We will talk about Sailor.
Yeah, Sailor has questions to answer. It's very important.
I'm going to scroll through these comments. Ashley, thank you so much. Ashley says it was her favorite thing about adopting from us was that we were helping her find Charlie, who's a big lazy guy and tolerates kids extremely well. And that's exactly what we like. Thank you so much for that. I'm glad that worked for you. We try and do that with everybody and find that perfect kitty for the home. Which cat is the most laid back?
In here? That's
Sure.
a good question. I'm going to probably say Harold.
Harold?
Harold is super laid back. He likes everybody. He doesn't ever start any fights. As you can see, he loves to snuggle. And he likes people too. He just kind of does this all day.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Exactly. He's super chill. And every cat that comes in here, he's super nice to them. I've never seen him get into a tiff with anybody that he started.
Linda, thank you for your comments. We love it. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Shannon, the wonderful comments. Thank you guys for coming and joining us. Yes, they are very cute and sweet. There you go. Let's see. Nicole, no, these guys, if they are in one of these rooms, they don't get to rotate out on a permanent basis because in a cage-free environment, we have communal food. So Wilson, when we take the food up and we don't have anything dangerous for Wilson, Wilson does get to come out of the special needs room. He does get to come out into the main room and he will climb up and look out the windows. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm scrolling through. If you have any questions for us, please ask. We'd love to share our knowledge.
That's right.
You have a 1-year-old cat and a second one. What age would be the best? It's a little bit more complicated than that. It might be an older kitten, so anywhere from 6 months up to a year, or it may be another younger adult, maybe up to 2 or 3 years. A lot of it is going to depend on the temperament of your cat. Just because he's 1 doesn't mean I know what that cat's temperament is. And so you want to kind of think about, how does your cat behave? Is it territorial? With the toys that you give it and play with it, is it always taking that toy away from you and taking it to another part of the house? Then it might be telling you something about how it would interact with another cat in the home. And come to us if you're local. We are in Corpus Christi, or visit a local shelter and talk to them about what type of kitty they have that would be suitable for your 1-year-old. But you really have a wide range of options. We've had people with 1-year-old cats that adopt up to a 7 or 8-year-old. The temperament of the 7 or 8-year-old, they were still very active, still very playful, and they fit right into that home.
He is loafing, isn't he? The oldest cat is going to be Charmin. The runner-up is Azrael, who's right here. She's almost 16. Charmin is 16 and a couple months, so Azrael is second oldest in our shelter. And she's just really chill, too.
I love that. I love when the black coat turns red.
Isn't that beautiful?
So we've got this black cat. She was a solid black kitty, but you could see in her coat a lot of red is coming through. Sometimes that happens with age. Sometimes it happens if they're a street cat and they get a lot of sun.
Yeah.
That black kind of bleaches out a little bit and you see the red that's underneath.
Good girl. You're so pretty.
All right, let us go. I don't see another question. We do appreciate questions. Yes, Linda, we are open for visits right now. We are mostly working over appointments. So if you're in the area, contact us, let us know. We'll make an appointment for you to come out. That was really a COVID-related thing where we were limiting the number of people. It works very well. Excuse the shaky camera work. I'm sanitizing my hands as I go from one room to the next. Don't want to transfer anything from one group of cats to another group of cats. But we will eventually have more open hours for the public. This is the FIV room. Hello, we are in.
Hi, Sailor.
Who is that? Oh, that's Sailor. Sailor is a biscuit maker extraordinaire.
He's a pro.
He is a pro biscuit maker. He loves this. Oh, and look at this. This is not Sailor. This is Bandit. And you can see Bandit. He was on the street. You can see his ears. I'm going to try and turn that camera around if I can. Get a good shot of him.
I love his big head. It's
Look
so
at that head. He was a tomcat. This is very tomcat oriented. Those big cheeks puff out, make him appear bigger on the street to other kitties. He was on the street and he was getting beaten up, and a Good Samaritan brought him to us. We love him. He's really, really a sweet guy. Also very, very good, probably in an only cat home. For Mr. Bandit there. But look at Sailor brushing right by him, saying that's okay. Sailor loves everything and everybody.
He's just happy to be here.
So questions about Sailor, or for Sailor.
So on Instagram, we asked people to ask Sailor some questions. So we're going to answer those now.
All right.
Sailor, you have some fans. Hello, sir. Oh, he's so cute. All right, first question is from the Birder Girl. Why are orange cats the best?
Oh.
Hello, Sailor?
Sailor, why are orange cats the best?
I think that he's saying because they're the friendliest. Look at this. Big old Tonkas. Look at Bandit. Another orange cat. So friendly.
That's right. Orange cats, color really doesn't guarantee very much of anything.
No.
There are a couple things that color is related to strongly. Temperament is not necessarily one of them. But there are many, many very sweet orange kitties. Like this one. Sailor is one of them. Orange cats, about 80% of the time, are going to be males.
Oh, that's interesting.
And a little cat fact for you. Freebie there for you.
Sailor, you were rubbing all over my arm and shaking the camera. All right, we got another question for Sailor. We got, what are your favorite treats?
Sailor, what are your favorite treats?
He likes Temptations. Most cats here like Temptations.
He likes the Temptation.
Yeah.
Really, I just learned them by colors. The yellow top, the green top, the blue top.
The yellow ones.
They're not really all that picky, but I do think he does like yellow, which I think is tuna.
Oh, I have his kitty cravings. Oopsies. You want some treats, buddy? You like treats?
While Katie's getting the treats out, we'll go back to my transition cage. Conversation earlier. You see in this case a black and white kitty in the transition cage. Definitely more at the back of the cage.
Thanks for the fire.
Their own food, water, litter in there, their own toys, but you could see a little bit more reserved, a little bit not so much up at the front of the cage. So telling us, oh, though he does smell the treats, so he's ready for a treat.
You want treats?
We'll have to give him a treat as well.
All right. Let's see.
Bandit's definitely a favorite.
Oh, he likes those.
Renee, thank you so much.
Okay, he likes kitty cravings. Bandit, do you want some kitty cravings?
All right. Renee, so in the FIV room, there is a window for them to look out. Right there, they can look out of the FIV room. They have a tree obviously in front of it, partially blocking the camera. Look at Sailor.
You want more treats?
So, I think we have discovered that Sailor doesn't care.
I guess he doesn't.
He just wants treats.
He's like, I'll eat those.
Oh, Padma.
Oh,
Now,
sassy girl.
Padma is a sassy girl. She's a sassy tabby.
Yeah, she is.
She wants... She wants to be an only cat.
Yeah, she's
I
she's
know.
a center of attention kind of girl. She's like the queen.
She is definitely a drama queen.
Yeah.
So Renee, hopefully that helps you a little bit. Know that they do have the space. Yellow Temptations seem to be a very favorite. We got several comments about people whose cats love the yellow treats. Valerie is saying she can't get the TikTok live. Valerie, I'm sorry about that. Katie is broadcasting right now on TikTok, but all day we've had trouble posting to TikTok. Their TikTok itself seems to be having a little bit of a problem. Sometimes it seems to be posting and sometimes it seems to not. So she is broadcasting and it looks like people are interacting with her over on TikTok.
People, not as many as normal, so that tells me something's still not quite right with TikTok.
Yeah, but I'm glad you found us on Facebook.
I'm glad you're on Facebook. We have a backup.
We got somebody who's got a black, a gray, a tuxedo, and a white calico. Wow, that's a great combination.
You want more?
Somebody says, me neither, TikTok be trippin'.
Yep, it's gonna be tripping today. I don't know what's going on.
There goes Padma. She's already up top.
She's done.
She's bathing herself. She's getting away from the boys. There you go. Any more questions for Sailor?
Yeah, we've got Benny Boo 124 says, "Are you a good boy?"
Are you a good boy, Sailor?
Obviously.
Yes.
He's the best.
Sailor is a wonderful
Such a good
boy.
boy.
When Sailor came to us, the reason why his name is Sailor, he was found at a marina, local marina. Corpus Christi is on the bay, so we're a waterfront town. He was found down at a marina. He was covered in mange, one of the worst cases of mange that I'd seen. See, there goes those biscuits.
It was really bad.
I told you he was working at a biscuit factory. He was covered in mange, and it took weeks and weeks and weeks of love and medicine to get him well. And in that time, his personality just came out. When he first came, he was scared. He didn't know what was happening, and he had to be isolated because mange is communicable. But we gave him lots of love, and now he is just a homebody. He just loves people.
So handsome.
I'm going to come in and see if you can hear him purring.
He's purring so loud.
Hopefully you got some of that purr on there. He is just a super, super sweet.
Oh, I love him. He does look great now, doesn't he?
He does look great now. His coat has come back. He is just loving life.
Everybody.
He's over there playing with Riley underneath the tree over there. How will we give cat facts through Facebook if we can't give gifts? Well, that's a very good question, and I'm just giving free cat facts out tonight. However, on Facebook, you can donate, and it is a $2 Tuesday. So we're just asking that you consider and make the donation through Facebook or through any of our PayPal on our website, Venmo, Cash App, any of our normal donations. I know. Look at that.
Paige says, "Things are going live. Nice distraction from the storm. Where are you at? Having a storm. That's not good. I'm glad we can distract you."
Oh, gray fluffy ragdoll. I never have seen a gray fluffy ragdoll cat. I bet that would be beautiful. I have a gray fluffy kitty at home of my own. She is, I believe, a Nebelung kitty. She's not a purebred. She's, a Heinz 57 type kitty, but she has the characteristics of a Nebelung, which is not very common. Not a lot of people have seen that.
I've never even heard of that.
Look it up. They are beautiful kitties. Fascinating. How long did it take Sarah? It took Sailor probably 2 months or more to really get over his mange.
Yep.
And there, I'm just letting you watch him make these slow biscuits as he gets petted.
He's such a sweet cat.
He's such a sweetie. Now, he's the cat. When you want to adopt him, he's going to demand attention. He needs the human interaction.
He's safe. She's in Florida.
Oh, in Florida. Oh, yeah, the hurricane.
I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good. Please be careful. All right.
So 2 months is not out of the question for a bad case of
Yeah,
mange.
it's really not.
Ringworm is another kind of skin condition, and sometimes ringworm will linger for 3, 4, 5 months.
Right.
And so it's unfortunate when that happens. But we do give them love and medicine, and we are a no-kill shelter. So as long as it's something that we can treat and that they're going to recover from and they're not in pain and all that kind of stuff, we're going to give them the time that they need to get well so that they can get in an adoption room like this. Can you imagine Sailor not being given a chance at a home? And so that's just one of the things, that was really important to us when we first started the shelter, to give these cats a second chance or a third chance if needed. If the match doesn't work out, like Bandit got adopted. He went to a home. That home had dogs. Bandit beat up the dogs.
Yep. He doesn't like dogs. Now we know that. His next match will be a little bit easier.
That's right.
Because we know, he's a little bit testy with dogs.
Yeah.
And having his butt touched.
But he's got a third chance now. I'm showing you. We're going to go into this room in just a minute. This is the teen room. I'm showing you. Brule is looking through the window.
Lynn?
And Jamie Lynn is looking as
so
well.
Shy normally. Look at her.
She probably will go hide when we go in there. So I'm giving you a shot of her now. That's Jamie Lynn and Brule the calico making out. So they will probably hide. Brule will be out, but Jamie Lynn will probably hide when we go in there. Go Bandit, get those doggies. I'm sure the doggies did something to deserve it.
Right. They looked at him wrong.
There you go. Yeah, Sarah, he did come back, but that's okay. We take back our kitties. If it doesn't work out, no match is guaranteed. We give all the information we can, and we work as closely as we can to make sure they're a good home, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and so they come back. And that's okay, because their home is still out there.
That's right.
I'm sorry, Sailor, we had to put the treats up.
Aww.
We put the treats up. There are no more treats.
This is bad news.
All right, let's go to the teen room.
Let's go say hi to the team.
While we do that, I'm going to scroll through the comments and see if there's any questions that you guys may have been asking that I didn't get a chance to answer. A little bit of sanitizer again, so forgive the shaky camera work. Well, we do sanitize between rooms. We do make sure that we don't carry anything from one room to the next. Janet, thanks for coming. Appreciate that.
Into the teen room.
Oh, that's a TikTok thing. Into the teen room. Into the teen room. All right. I am not seeing a question that I haven't answered. Oh, I'm sorry. Linda asked, how long have we been open? We were founded October 20th of 2007. There's Cecily.
Hi,
Look
Princess.
I'm just showing you. She doesn't have any back legs. We'll talk about her in a minute, but since she's moving around, you see how strong she is.
She is ridiculously strong.
And fast. She's
Very
now
fast.
she's sniffing as she moves around.
There's Jamie Lynn.
She's correcting Jamie Lynn. Stop being so shy. These people love you. Look at that, almost doing a headstand. Oh, what a sweet kitty.
Are you sleeping?
October 20th of 2007 is when we were founded. So that's 14 years, right? 2007, 2021, there's a 14 in there somewhere.
That sounds right.
We've done about 8,000 adoptions in that time. We didn't start our spay-neuter clinic until, about 5 or 6 years after we had been open. And we've done over 35,000 surgeries, I believe, is the latest count there.
Hello. Who is this? Who are you?
Oh, Maria, yes, the gray and white kitty was Riley in there. He is a sweetie.
Who are you?
He is a wonderful, wonderful kitty. Very, very sweet. We love him dearly.
We're new friends.
Somebody's getting pushed out of the bed by a cat.
Oh my.
You got to make sure you have those spaces. That's Brule. Hello. Oh, look at this white calico. Big stretch, Tabitha. Very, very sweet. Brule has fans.
Brule has fans.
Yeah. She is.
She's a queen.
She is a queen. So calicos, and I love calicos, and I have a couple. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry before I say that. It's kitten time. Look at this. Oh my goodness, little baby kitties.
Hi.
Little baby kitties. They're saying, where are you?
This is the Little Rascals gang.
The Little Rascals gang. So how do we name our cats is often a question we get.
Yeah.
And it really depends. The staff has kind of a wall of names that we're ready for the next cats that come in. But sometimes the cats come in and there's a group of them that, one of the most common ones that I can think of is we got a litter that had 3 boys and 3 girls. So that was the Friends group.
Oh, yeah.
And then we named them after the Friends TV show, 3 boys and 3 girls. So if we can match it up with something like that or a popular movie, or we had candy bars and types of candy or types of cake. In this case, the Little Rascals gang.
They're all boys.
They're all boys.
Yeah.
We do, and they're a bunch of little rascals. Look at that face on
They're
that
so
black and
cute.
white kitty. Oh my goodness.
They purr up a storm, too. They're so friendly. I'm surprised they're still here. Like,
There
what?
you go.
You gotta go home now.
Hi, babies.
Go home.
All right. Now I forgot where I was. Oh, calicos. I love calicos. I have a couple calicos myself. Calicos have a little bit of a temperament. Again, coat doesn't always determine behavior, but there is something to a calico.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why and torties, the orange and black, the torties, they have tortitude. And so they definitely do have a reputation. But if you find a calico that gets along with you and loves you, there's no more loyal cat than that. They love each other. They love playing. They love being petted. Oh, look at this baby. This is what we call elevator butt. Raises up the butt to be petted. She just loves it. Hello. I know, sweetie. You are so wonderful. Thank you so much. All right.
Taffy.
Polly. Oh, here's Taffy. This is a tortoise shell. Sometimes we call it having tortitude.
Oh, yeah.
These guys over here are just playing and wrestling, having a good time. They get to socialize each other.
That's how kittens play, by the way, guys. That's normal.
And
normal
here's
kitten
Cecily.
behavior.
Hello, Cecily.
She's making the rounds. She's just going around and around the room.
Cecily is a special kitty. She's special needs, as you can see. She does not have back legs. She is a Manx cat. She was born with Manx syndrome, so the base of her tail and the base of her spine fused. That made her back legs paralyzed. She was born with back legs. We had her keeping those back legs for quite a while, but they were kind of flopping around and she started attacking them because she couldn't control them, and they were kind of like an alien body, and they would flop over and hit her in the head, and she didn't like that. So she started attacking them and giving herself wounds and infections, so that did amputate her back legs. She's also incontinent, so she wears these clothes to help keep on a diaper.
Yes.
And the diaper obviously has to be changed, and she gets bathed regularly. She is a super sweet cat. She's kind of become a model and a spokesperson, kitty for the Cattery Cat Shelter. She has her own Facebook page. Every Friday she does Fashionista Friday, and she posts her photo shoots. For the month of May, she was a different mermaid every week. She has a royal seamstress. She has a calendar. She has stickers. She has a journal that you can buy that's on Amazon, I believe. What?
A pin.
A pen, like a lapel pen kind of thing. And so she was on the Kitten Bowl this year on the Hallmark Channel. So she is kind of one of our famous residents. We actually get cards and letters written from across the country to Cecily, wanting to know how she is and talk to her and things like that. So it's very, very sweet. We love all that attention. Hi, baby. I know. I'm going to see who's going to come over to me. These kittens are just nonstop. In the teen room here, these are a little bit older kittens. These guys are around 4 months. Oh, we got a wand toy. 4 months up to a year. If they do not get adopted by the time they get to a year, they go to the adult room, which is the room we were in a little bit ago. Except for a couple. Polly. Jeepers. Chester up top here. There are a couple of adults here in the room. That's all temperament based. Polly doesn't do very well surrounded by cats that are as big as him. It makes him fearful, and when he's fearful, he strikes out and he causes problems.
He likes to be the big boy.
He likes to be the big boy, but in this room, he is the big boy, and he behaves himself very well, and he actually teaches the younger cats how to behave themselves.
Oh my goodness.
And so we found that by leaving him in here, it's just a much better situation for him.
Good boy, Ziggy.
He has a harem.
Yes.
Chester up here. This is Chester. Chester, if he raises his chin, you can see that he's degloved a little bit. He's had some problems with his mouth. He is Cecily's best friend.
He has no teeth.
He has no teeth anymore. And so, you know, the little kitten came up and Chester wasn't ready for it.
She was like, please leave me alone.
This is my toy. Princess Cecily is worth cotillions. Yes, absolutely. The Princess Cecily Facebook group is a free group to join. It's a community. There are people in that group all the time posting pictures, posting their own memes. Cecily is constantly posting positive messages about being differently abled and having a good outlook on life. And it's just a wonderful, positive place to go. And we love that people that have joined that group have taken it upon themselves to interact and post their own positive messages. We love that.
It's so great.
Let's see if we get somebody on the wheel. We have a wheel, exercise wheel in here. This was donated. Cecily will get on the wheel and run sometimes.
You want to run? Not right now.
Not right now, huh?
Exercise time. Maybe
All
Ziggy
right.
will. Ziggy, hey. Come on.
There goes Ziggy. So, you know, this wheel was given to us by a family that bought it for their cat, and their cat never used it. And some people will ask us, how do I get my cat to use it? And so this is one of the ways, by playing with them, by making it comfortable, having it out in the room, leading them to it with a toy. It could be a laser pointer. It could be this wand toy. Lots of different options. And they get used to running on it. But it does take some work to get them used to running on it. But once they get going, don't let them get the toy. But once they get going, they can keep it going for quite a while. And it's a great.
Jeepers uses it when no one's looking.
Yeah, it's a great way to get them exercise when they're indoors. It's a great way. Sometimes people will ask us questions. How can I get my cat not to wake me up at 3 a.m. with the zoomies? Right? And one of the ways is before you go to bed, play with them. Tire them out. Get them to where they are panting. Get them to where they are expending a lot of energy, and it will help them sleep through the night. Cecily is amazing, absolutely. What's her Facebook page? It's called Princess Cecily. And people are spelling it correctly in the comments here. Princess Cecily group. So take a look at that. Oh, I'm sorry, Olivia, I didn't see it earlier. A kitty was with Ziggy. And they said, what kitty is that? And I didn't see it in time, so I'm not sure who was with Ziggy, but who was just on the wheel with Ziggy? Maybe that's when they asked.
Glen Coco, the gray one, was on the wheel.
Glen Coco, the gray one. Who's
that
this?
One's Tippy.
And this is Tippy. And I think those were the two that were kind of on the wheel.
Yeah,
so
Tippy,
if that's when you were asking, that's when the kitty was.
Tippy and Ziggy play a lot.
Oh, Linda, thank you. I'm glad we will let you in there and get you into that Princess Cecily group.
Yeah, please join. It's fun, guys. It's free. And of course, we post on every single Friday. We post the Fashionista, which is always something new and different. It's always
That's right.
a lot of fun.
We have flowers outside. You can see these flowers are designed for hummingbirds. And so we bring the hummingbirds, and then of course we have another hummingbird feeder up top. And so anything we can do to kind of give them interactivity, to give them stimulation in the room. There's Padma. That was the room we were in a few minutes ago. The FIV room. I know, baby. Here's Jeepers. Oh my goodness. Or Polly. This is a really good shot of Polly. Hi, baby. Look at that face.
Hi, handsome.
Is his harem underneath?
Usually, yes. Who we got? Yep, there's Jupiter and there's Jeepers under there. And you know, Jamie Lynn actually really likes Polly too. I catch them snuggling quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
He's very good at helping shy kitty cats come out of their shell.
There's Jamie Lynn. So that's the kitty, the Siamese that we were showing you from the other room that we said would hide when we came in. So she's still getting used to humans and all the activity that's going on. And so she's a little bit shy. But one of the reasons that Polly's still in the room, she's cuddling with him.
Yeah.
And he will help her socialize and be confident in the area.
That's right.
Hi, baby. Bye, baby. There you go. The cage-free environment is just such a wonderful environment. It really allows cats to move around on their own, to do what they want to do, to explore and express their personalities. And it's a heck of a lot of fun, but it does take a heck of a lot of work to maintain, to keep clean.
That's a good example. These guys are in front with their sister.
There we go. Oh,
At
yes.
the back, she's not ready.
So
They are.
continuing with our transition cage talk, these guys are up front. They are ready. They are interested in interacting and being out in the room. And you can see the sister is hiding back, and she's actually pulled a bed on top of her.
She's not ready.
She is not ready
No, she's
to
not
come
ready.
out.
She's
But
like,
that's
"Don't see
okay.
me. You don't
That's
see me."
okay. And oh my goodness.
Look at the way he's laying. Oh my goodness.
This is called frog leg. Some kitties will have frog legs.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. You're so funny.
There you go. I was going to focus on this beauty right here, this tabby. You see the tabby here in the corner?
Tree?
That's
Yeah, Tree likes to guard the litter boxes back here.
Tree.
Yeah, she's in charge of the litter boxes.
And you can see kind of on her tail how fluffy she is. She's got a
Very
medium hair coat. She is beautiful, but she does like to guard the litter boxes. Brule has now moved over and is guarding the food because these two kittens are just causing too much stress for her. She is just not sure why there's so much activity. Love all these people coming in. We still have new people coming in. If you haven't told us where you're coming from, we love to hear from you. It is $2 Tuesday. We are asking for donations of $2. That goes to today's challenge is to help us pay Valencia, who's a kitty that has stomatitis. She had all of her teeth removed. She's going to be okay, but it's a lifelong kind of thing. Stomatitis, and she will continue to have some vet bills. So that's what the $2 Tuesday challenge is about today. We have Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, our website, Facebook Live, TikTok, if you're able to get TikTok.
Yeah.
Katie is still broadcasting on it, but I know some people are having trouble getting it. Look at that. Somebody is doing the wheel by themselves.
Good boy, Glen Coco.
This is what happens.
You go, Glen Coco.
They get used to it, and they love it.
You go, Glen Coco.
And now that we're paying attention, he's like, I'm not going to acknowledge you, but I know you're watching me.
Right?
There you go. So in our room, we have a lot of different places. That window, lots of different trees. Some kitties like it up high. Some cats like. Oh, look at this.
What? What's up?
I smell tuna. Oh, shrimp. I smell shrimp. Some kitties like to hide in the little tunnels. Some kitties like to hide or sleep up top and outside. And so we give them all these different surfaces and opportunities, and it just makes for a very peaceful room. And there's nothing quite like coming into a room with about 30 cats in it, laying down and just having them walk on you and lay on you and purr, purr, purr. It's so relaxing. There's lots of studies out there about the medical benefits, the psychological benefits of a cat's purr. Cats actually purr and vibrate at the same frequency that healing bones and muscles. So our bones and our muscles, when we get damaged, they work to heal themselves, and there's a little bit of vibration frequency. And a cat's purr is at that same frequency.
That's awesome.
And so there's a free kitty fact for you.
Ooh, they can heal you. Everyone should have a cat.
So talking about the toothless kitties, we've got some questions about what food do they eat. They do eat some soft food, but some of the kitties will continue to eat and prefer the crunch of the hard food. Cats in the wild tend to, if they're catching their own prey, the muscle and the fatty tissue is soft, but they will crunch on the bones as well. And so that's a very natural thing for kitties to want to do. And some cats, even without teeth, will continue to do that. What is going on here?
Tippy, you are crazy. You're a crazy boy.
He sees a toy. He's getting excited. He wants to get down.
You want the toy?
He wants the toy. There he goes. I could see that coming a mile away. Purring is also good for the human soul. Absolutely. It is just... I for a while I was a teacher, and some days are just very, very stressful. And coming into the kitten room and having all the little kittens crawl on you and walk on you, lay down next to you, purr and play. There's nothing quite so relaxing as that type of interaction. I hope I got that. That is my toy. No, it's my toy. No, it's my toy.
Posted a video earlier about it. Valencia has a very large medical bill we need to pay, and we could use your help. If you could donate through Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, it would be really awesome of you. We're only asking $2 if you can today. Of course, if you can give more, we're not going to be sad about that. But please consider donating today. It's our big donation day, and we'd love to earn your support today.
Absolutely. One of the other things to talk about, we have a lot of different opportunities to interact with our cats, learn about us, learn about what we do. One of them is Patreon. Yeah. Patreon is a subscription-based service. You can join it for $1 a month, $3 a month, $5 a month. And at the different levels that you join, you get different rewards.
That's right.
Including, if you join at the $5 level, a web comic. Twice a month, Katie draws a web comic. Polly is one of the featured players in the comic. So is Cecily, obviously. Chester is another featured player in the comic. And they talk about life in the shelter. They talk about boyfriend-girlfriend situations. It was just Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. And they talked about fireworks. And some animals liking fireworks and some animals being scared of fireworks. So we... That's an option for you as well. The subscription-based service really helps us out because if we know how much money is coming in each month, it helps us better plan for the number of cats that we can take care of, the types of cats that we can take care of, and so it's a win-win for everybody. I love my quarterly Cecily drawing in the mail. Yay! Thank you. We love that too. Original artwork, again by Katie, featuring Princess Cecily, is also mailed out to Patreon supporters, $5 and up, and you get that little art print And we've had people collect those art prints and put them together in their own picture and do some really interesting things with it. So it's kind of, again, a win-win.
Want to see that? How much time do we have left? I can't see on my...
I'm not sure. Hang on. We'll check the time. Oh, we're about an hour. This is a Cattery shirt. Katie's wearing a Cattery shirt in purple. The Cattery Cat Shelter, our logo on the back. I'll turn my phone around. I've got the same type of shirt, different colors. We are putting up on our website some kind of merchandise area. There's stickers on there. There's a few different items. I don't think we've posted t-shirts on there yet. But we have had a couple people ask us about the t-shirts. And so I think as this year goes on, we will look at expanding our merchandising opportunities. We spend almost all of our time worried about the kitties and taking care of the kitties, and merchandising is kind of a after effect. And so bear with us. We just don't spend as much time merchandising as, you know.
But it's coming.
It's coming.
Soon.
It will be there. There you go, a brulee. All right, we did not do any of the challenges. Naming all the kitties. Join us next week when hopefully TikTok is working correctly. And if somebody donates us a disco ball, we go around the room and we name, oh my goodness, we got to get this kitty on film. Look at this.
What are you doing, Katie?
Who's that?
Katie.
Katie?
Yeah.
You're Katie. That's Katie. That's
Not
Katie. Katie? Katie. All right, there we go.
I'm Katie with a K.
Look at this baby. So cute.
Dilute
calico. Dilute calico. You can see the buff orange color. You can see the gray instead of the black. So that's what is a dilute.
Great example.
This is a regular calico, really a white calico, but you can see how much darker the black and the orange is, and how this orange is more washed out. That's what they call buff. So there's a kitty fact for you. But come join us next week when hopefully everything will be working perfectly, and we'll do the full challenge. Here's another calico. We got a number of calicos.
We do.
We're going to have to do a special on calicos.
Oh my.
There you go. Join us next week. We're going to show something here on Facebook. Some ways that you can help support us.
You can take a screenshot of this. That way we can get back to looking at the kitty cats. But these are ways you can support us here at the Cattery. If you're already on Facebook, you're already a step ahead of everyone else. Good job. But you can join our supporters group on Facebook. That's only $2 a month. You get free videos every single day, behind the scenes content. And it's just really awesome to have you there. We always appreciate your support, no matter how big or small. $2 a month might not sound like a lot, but it really makes a difference. You can also donate to us directly through PayPal or through our website, which is thecatterycc.org. We also have a bunch of resources and stuff on our website. You should go check it out. And I think we're getting a brand new website soon. Also, we have an Instagram. Instagram is always free. We post stories there. Lots of ways to see the kitty cats on Instagram, since we are posting there daily, multiple times a day. And of course, you can follow us on YouTube as well. Subscribe to us. As we upload new videos there, you'll get notifications. You get to see what kind of shenanigans we're getting up to. And I think that's it.
YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
We have our own YouTube channel. You can search the Cattery Cat Shelter on YouTube. We post videos there.
Yeah, our hyperlink at the very end is just the Cattery Cat Shelter. It's
YouTube.
You can find us.
That's right. Just find us. Sharing our content is really important, and we cannot thank you enough for helping to grow the community, even those that are across the country or across the pond over in England or in Europe. You never know who's going to see that, because your circle of friends is wider than our circle of friends.
That's right.
And so by helping us bring all that together, it really widens the circle and the potential pool of donors. Oh my goodness, look at this.
We're all a team, guys.
Talk about sweet orange kitties.
That's Rufio.
Oh my goodness, Rufio. All right. So thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed being here with you guys, with Katie. Thank you, Katie, for letting me come tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
And we will be back live next week as Brule circles in on that paper. We will be live next week, again, 7 p.m. Central to 8 p.m. Central. Join us, and hopefully everything will work out just perfectly.
That's right, guys. Make sure you join us next Tuesday. We'll see you then.
Thank you all.